Hey guys, this is a quick video discussing some really important drills that you can use as a coach or as a student in your next sailing practice. This drill is tacking on the whistle. This drill is pretty straightforward to its name. The boat will be on a close hauled reach, as many boats as you can have, and then the coach boat will be up ahead watching everybody, and he will blow one whistle. And when everyone hears that whistle, as soon as they can, they will perform a tack. So, like so. And they all perform a tack, right? The idea is to identify good tacking techniques. So, rolling, making sure your boat speed's good, avoiding other boats, making sure you have space to tack. It also increases pressure because you're just not ready. The coach is blowing these whistles, so you don't know when it's going to happen, and improving your speed to perform attack, under those pressures. And also, it allows the coach to be up ahead, right, up here, and look at everybody's tacks, see how well they're doing, and provide feedback. And to get in this, to set it up, you will start the fleet and follow the line behind the coach boat. So, for example, we'll just do this green boat first, and they'll be following the committee boat on, slowly on a reach, and then when the coach boat signifies going close hauled, maybe a whistle, everyone will head up, and then from then on, the drill has begun. Also, there's some alternatives for this, right? You could do jibing on the whistle instead of tacking on the whistle. Same idea, performing roll jibe, improving that. Also, you could do two whistles to signify slowing down and speeding up. So when you hear two whistles, the boat will come to a stop as fast as possible, and then you can then blow two whistles again to practice, your acceleration. So boat two will slow down, and then do with S turn dip, lead, leeward heel, and then accelerate back up. That's an alternative. And that's tacking on the whistle. Rabbit starts. This drill basically is a gate start without making a line. And the way it works is that there will be a mark or some marker, and there will be the rabbit, which will be over in this region, the left side, and you'll be on port. And all the other boats will be setting up on starboard. There is an imaginary line that they're preparing to cross, which is right here on this close hauled reef play line. And the idea is that the rabbit will signify that it's coming to round this mark and by a whistle, for example, and then will make his approach. So once he whistles, then all the boats know that he's coming around this mark. So he comes around, rounds on close hauled, and begins sailing at close hauled, right? And now these boats are preparing. They're setting up, slowing down, whatever it is, on starboard, waiting for their spot on the line, accelerating like a normal start, ducking the rabbit, and then continuing with with the line. There we go. Like so. And the red boat would do the same. And the idea is to take the emphasis away from the start by giving all boats a potential clear lane. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that once all the boats have ducked the rabbit, then the rabbit can then tack. And now the idea is that all the boats will now be on starboard and they're going, right? So all have a clear lane and the fleet's together, all on starboard. And now you can worry about boat speed, also accelerating this line. That is the setup. So you need a rabbit, you need a mark, and everyone will duck the rabbit. And once everyone has ducked, the rabbit can tack and close the gate, and now the fleet is together, and that is a rabbit start. Channel is a drill in which the coach boat will dictate the area that a fleet can sail in. So there'll be one coach boat that will be sailing or driving forwards directly through the wind. 45-degree area dictated by like ley lines, imaginary ley lines, and the whole fleet will be sailing within this region. So they'll be sailing in this region. So, for example, if boat one comes to this area, they'll have to tack, stay in the region, stay within these ley lines. The idea. But the motorboat, the coach boat, is constantly moving forward. So these ley lines are constantly changing, right? Constantly getting higher, as exactly how the boat. So it is the purpose of this is to simulate large fleet racing, right? Forcing the boats into close crossing situations, right? So at some points these boats are going to cross and rules are going to be instated or introduced. And to set up this drill, I would start with follow the leader. So the coach boat will communicate follow the leader on starboard tack, and then start driving directly up, holding station. This drill consists of a mark and a bow. So you can do this on your own. And the idea is that you will approach the mark from starboard tack and hold position at this mark. So we'll add a mark circle to this. And the idea is that you will hold your position by slowing down, speeding up, and minimizing slippage from wind and drift from the current. And your goal is to hold your spot on a line, for example. And the idea is to improve slow speed boat handling and also simulate holding position on a start line. And the idea is simple, but it is very difficult in practice, and that's why you should practice this. And the mark circle that I drew is kind of like, let's say it's like one boat length, and the idea is that you stay in the circle, and if you get out, you lose the drill, and you have to start over again. And that's holding station. The drill magic roundabout. For this drill, there will be the coach boat, and the goal is for the other boat to sail as fast as possible around the coach boat, like so. So they're keeping separation, like three boats, and sailing around the coach boat. And the coach boat is, not anchored, but just staying still as much as possible, so kind of moving, and the boats are rounding it as fast as possible. And the goal is to improve boat handling because the boats have to tack and drive, and it's competitive. They have to go as fast as possible and also keep their spacing between the boat ahead of them. And rounding tight, downwind and then tight. And to get into this formation, the coach boat wants to head on starboard, going this direction, and basically follow the leader. All the boats will get in a line and follow the coach boat. And once the coach boat blows a whistle, they can start rounding it in a certain direction. And during this rounding, if the coach blows a whistle during the rounding, that means the direction of rotation around the coach boat will change, and all the boats will have to do 360 or 180, I mean, to start rounding in the other direction. This drill is box starts. Box starts works by having a perimeter box around a starting line. So let's draw it out. There'd be 3 buoys, right? Normal, like normal pin, and then 2 other buoys. So it'd be like this. And the idea is a imaginary line between all of these marks and committee boat, right? And the idea is that you have to stay inside this box while the starting sequence is going on. So the whole fleet will be sailing inside the box and trying their best to start on the line at time and go as fast as possible. And the aim is to compress the boats into a smaller area, create feel like a larger fleet, right? So it's a small space, so there'll be a lot more boats in one area, and it's going to cause congestion, and the boats will have to deal with that. Also, it's going to emphasize slow speed boat handling because you can't go very fast because of the lack of space. So you will also have to do starts from a stationary position. So, finding a spot on your line, right? Like red boat, slowing down, and then doing a dip, gaining speed, and then accelerating, like having that gap. So you're starting, instead of, rushing the line at full speed, you'll have to start finding a spot on the line early because it's so congested and perform a good acceleration. So that's a good practice for that. And this is how you set it up. Once you do the start, you can just do rolling starts. So after the start sequence has gone, you can come back and redo it and continue to be in the box. And if a boat is somehow gets out of the box, they are disqualified for this race. So it pressures them to stay in the box. And some things you can do to make it harder, right, is, moving one mark closer so there's less space, or moving both the bottom ones to keep it more congested. And that's the box start drill. That was a quick run through 6 important drills that you can use to improve your sailing. And if you need to access these on sailtalks.com, the links will be in the description. Thank you for watching.